YouTube shit, we finna go ahead and talk about this. The difference. We finna tell the differences between being famous and being effective. All right, let's ride.
Oh yeah!
YouTube, what's happening? See, basically, when you being famous, really, what you being famous for? You can be broke and famous. You can be stupid and famous too. You can be a bitch and you can be famous. Why would you look for fame? But that's what everybody looking for today. Fame don't get you nowhere. You just well known. Fame is just being popular. Don't you notice, like, think about it in school. The most popular kids in school, they ain't shit now. It's some of them, they doing pretty good, but shit, half of them ain't worth a damn. Half of them ain't shit. They was popular in school. They was famous in school. Now the shit is over with. The ship done sailed. Because they got comfortable with being famous. I don't want to be famous. Don't nobody need to be famous. Fuck being famous. Be effective. There's a difference between being famous and being effective. That's why we're finna talk about being famous right now. You know, a lot of people that's well known, but really is in a bad position in life. There's a lot of people known for doing stupid shit. They're famous for doing stupid shit. You see what I'm saying? Donald Trump famous, but he say stupid shit. LeBron James famous, but he has an effect on children. It's the difference. Drug dealers famous, and there's a lot of motherfuckers dying to get in their position too. Gangsters, they famous. It's a lot of people going to jail to get in their position too. You can be famous for a lot of shit. Being famous don't benefit you. Being effective does. So we finna go ahead and move into being effective. See, being effective, that's when you reach somebody. That's when you reach out to them. That's when you really get into somebody's mind, body, soul, and spirit for positivity. Nothing negative. That you can be effective negative, but it's best to be effective positive. Because if you be effective negative, you can destroy someone's soul, you can destroy someone's spirit, you can destroy someone's life. There's a lot of people out here are being assholes just trying to be effective. You know how when you run game, you being effective on somebody's life. When you pass judgment, you are being effective on somebody's life. When you bullying, when you down talking somebody, you being effective on somebody's life. See, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. You really don't want to look for fame. Don't nobody want to be famous. When you're famous, you well known and you a target. When you're effective, people gonna look up to you or gonna try to kill you. But it's best to be effective in a good way than to be famous in a good way or a bad way. You can be famous in a good way, but make sure it's something that's coming out of it. I ain't talking about no money, because some things money just can't buy. Money can't buy experience. Money can't buy inspiration. Money can't buy what you doing, and the kid watching that, it's just like kids. Watch what your kids do, watch what your kids see. Kids have number tape recorders when they're younger. That's an effect. That's being effective. That's an influence. You know what I'm saying? You famous to them. You their parent, you famous. But you also being effective. What they kid watch you do, they're gonna grow up doing the same goddamn thing. What their kid watch you say, they're gonna grow up saying the same goddamn thing. Whatever their environment that person is in, if they like it, they're gonna adapt to it. And they're gonna adapt to it, and they're gonna try to purvey that person or their image. They're gonna try to portray that shit. That's why kids are fucked up these days. Because they're getting affected. And it's the impact on what life is doing right now. It's an impact. All this fuckery, all this bullshit on TV, all that gay shit, that's impacting kids. All that bullshit on TV is impacting children. And children are getting that shit in their mind growing up. And that's what's going on today. Ain't nothing wrong. I ain't saying nothing wrong with the young generation, because every generation got some fucked up people. Because see, people get that misunderstood. They're so quick to blame shit on the young generation, but the young generation is getting this shit from the older generation. You see what I'm saying? We famous. And we are affecting them because they watching us. They seeing how we did it. Now they want to do it. especially if they look up to you. This is somebody watching you right now. You are famous to somebody. Whatever you doing, they trying to do the same thing. That's why I say you got to be effective. You got to be effective on a positive way. You can't be effective on a negative way, because people are looking at you and they're watching you. You might not even know the person. Somebody always watching. And there's some real shit. Somebody always gonna be looking at your ass. And shit, when you just popular and famous, they be like, damn, I heard of you, but what have you done? I sold dope. I'm famous for selling dope. Okay, Frank Lucas, he famous for selling dope. Freeway Ricky Ross, he famous for selling dope. How the fuck did that end? Besides interviews and shit like that, how the fuck did that end? Nipsey Hussle, he was famous. He helped the community. He did a lot of shit. How the fuck did he get an impact on this world? He gave an impact. He was famous, but his impact was powerful. Nipsey Hussle's impact is what touched people. That what reached people. That what grabbed people. He did an impact. And I'm going to tell you how he did an impact. When Nipsey Hussle, when he was on his way out before he died, I didn't know who the fuck he was. Didn't nobody know who the fuck he was. But what he did for the community impacted around the fucking world. That's an impact. That's just not being famous. Famous is a motherfucker on live doing dumb shit. People watching. You ain't doing shit to help nobody. You just, famous is a girl on Facebook sucking dick on camera, on live. That's famous. Famous is doing stupid TikTok videos and shit that don't make fucking sense. That's famous. People gonna know you for doing stupid shit. And 9 times out of 10, when people want to be famous, I'm gonna tell you how they want to be famous. They will do something good for somebody, but they gotta tell the whole world. They gotta take a selfie. They gotta tell somebody what they did. You can't just bless people in silence. That's not impactful. You gotta create an impact. You bless people in silence. Move in silence. You ain't gotta show what you did to nobody. See, creating an impact, you ain't gotta be rich. You ain't gotta be popular, famous enough. You ain't gotta be. It just depends on what you do. I don't give a fuck if you go out there and see a person on the corner holding this change up playing a goddamn guitar. If you put some money in there, that's an impact. Don't say shit about it. Just put some money in there and just go on your way. You ain't got to take a picture. Silently help people. Silently improve people. See, the reason I'm on YouTube, I'm trying to help a whole bunch of motherfuckers, not just people around me. I'm not just doing this shit because I love it. I'm doing it to help your ass too. There's some jewels in this shit. That's an impact. I ain't trying to be fucking popular. I can have 1 subscriber, I still be up here talking the same shit. Cause it's one person, that's an impact. Pac said it right. He ain't gonna be the person to change the world, but he will spark the mind that's gonna change the world. That's a fucking impact. That's not popularity. That's not doing stupid shit. You can be famous for doing positive shit and create an impact, or you can be famous for doing stupid shit and just be a fucking loser. Basically, that's what you is. You're a nobody. You was just known for doing stupid shit. But the people that just keep their mouth shut and just do what they gotta do, sometimes you gonna help people. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? I know you gotta look out for yourself, but you help people when you can. You do what you can. You create impact. You create small impacts. There's some people out there that love you for some shit that you did about 5 years ago. You don't even know. You probably forgot about it. Somebody asked you for some change. You gave them $1. You might didn't want to give it to them, but they remember that you gave them that fucking $1. That's an impact. Create impact, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you need. Be an impact. Don't just go out here just to be a famous asshole. See, famous asshole, that shit is short-lived. That's why people die out. People get famous real quick, and then they just fucking die out. Because they were just doing it just to be famous, just doing it to be known. When you're trying to do something to create an impact, that's a different ball game. There's like some people out here, you know how people be preaching the word of God, or, you know what I'm saying, some people be preaching, you know what I'm saying, whatever their religion, but, you know, they create impacts. That's what they do. People follow them. People listen to them. People actually do what they say. People read what they read. Some people's lives have changed because of others. Somebody's life have changed because of you. You don't even know it. You done changed somebody's life and you don't even know it. You creating an impact. You never know. That's why I say be mindful of what you do. Be mindful of what you say around certain individuals. Even on the internet, you are creating an impact. Somebody adore you. Somebody watching you. Somebody love you, baby. All right? You are somebody's idol. You creating an impact. That's the difference between being famous and an impact. Okay? Be that impact. You ain't got to run your mouth. Move in silence. I'm just be honest with you. Hey, just stay prayed up, blessed up. You do good things gonna happen. I'm gonna keep preaching that. You keep doing good things gonna keep happening to you. You keep doing fucked up shit, you're gonna be fucked up until the day you get dirt dropped on your ass. Alright? Take it easy, be safe, God bless you. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gone. Alright?
Let the band play.